welcome to Crits and Giggles. We are playing Reign of Winter,
Every time.
Paizo
Every
adventure
time.
class. You okay there, Jim? I warned you guys in chat already. Tech goblins have been on a rampage tonight, but hopefully we've defeated them all, and we're ready to start this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
First and foremost, we have a special guest.
What?
We have Wes. We have
Hi,
Wes
guys.
right here, right next to me. Look at that.
Hello.
Uh,
I'm excited to be here.
Yay. Yeah, I'm excited for them to meet your character, Wes.
I'm excited for you guys to meet my character too, and this is actually my first Pathfinder game ever. So
Oh,
exciting.
boy, oh, boy.
Well, we are excited to have you here. I hope you enjoy Pathfinder with us. Second of all, we have a Discord. You should join so you can chat with us, with other DAT fam members, etc., etc. If you want to catch up on our story, you can do so on YouTube or on Twitch VODs. We do have donations active. I think they're below me, crossing the screen every once in a while. Also, another big announcement. We have a giveaway tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. We are giving away the pocket edition of Curse of the Crimson Throne that has not been released yet. The pocket edition has not been released. Somebody in North America, is going to get their hands on this early. The way you enter this giveaway is when you share this episode on Twitter, give me your best cold-based pun. If it tickles me, you might win Curse the Crimson Throne.
But
Yeah?
you got to share from the Twitch page, and you got to tag at the DAT Network. Make sure we get it.
Yeah.
Now, Jim Jam, I really like Curse of the Crimson Throne. What are your thoughts?
It's a great one. I will say that it's sad that we don't get to play it very much, but but it is an excellent adventure.
We've been a little busy, so we'll catch up on it. It is the game I run at home privately for friends. Ben and Jim are both in that. We do really enjoy it. You guys would have so much fun playing this. So remember, tweet this stream with your best cold-based pun, and you might win it. All right. How's everybody feeling? Is everybody ready to jump in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right. If you guys are ready, then let's do this. When her husband did not come home that night, she guessed at once that something had gone wrong and set forth to try and find out what had happened. This was easy enough, for as she crept along with her veil closely pulled about her, should she be recognized, she passed groups of people discussing the terrible fate that had befallen her love. She decided that she must wait until midnight when the streets would be deserted and she could reach the tower unnoticed. Last week, when the party made their way into the town of Waldsby, struck by the similarities between this village and Heldren. They found their lost party member Miyuki in the local tavern. The owners tried to be friendly to the adventurers, but ended up fighting them as their suggestive tea did not do the trick to get these fools out of town. Skeslin smashed the massive mirror that rested behind the bar before making a threatening exit. Accepting the offer of safe rest, the party met Nadia Petska's twin sons and dog Hatch. Chip did not take well to the peace as he prodded and poked the grieving mother about her lost daughter Thora. Unsure of what soul was trapped in the gem they possessed, the group pondered the best way to handle it. They awoke to a lovely breakfast, which was interrupted by Nadia instructing them to hide before she was taken for questioning by guards of the Pale Tower. Miyuki and Skeslin led a two-pronged stealth mission to the tavern, where they found a handful of town leaders being interrogated about the Black Rider of Baba Yaga. With the party's approval, Chip Kool-Aid manned through the front door, announcing that he was in fact the Black Rider of Baba Yaga, but he was met with a sword and fell unconscious. The group swiftly ended the guards' reign of the tavern, and the town gathered to warn the party of a swift retaliation from the tower if they stayed in town much longer. Between abolishing a house with Chip's bare hands and showing off Skeslin's trophies of battle in front of a mirror, the heroes made it very clear which side they stood on. As they quickly traveled towards the Pale Tower, and hopefully the Winter Witch within, they heard a soft padding in the snow behind them. You are stuck between danger and a dog sitting in the snow. Faced with a need to save the world from a never-ending ice age, what do you do? Yeah, we are going to take a look at chat and read some comments. What do you guys find?
Pep 1601 says, Baba Yaga, I have been summoned!
Malcolm Mama 18. Whoa, we just got some. Okay. Malcolm Mama 15 says, oh gods, Wes is a puppers.
You don't know that yet.
Be sure.
Macy Hughes says, I am hyped for this. We are too.
Bertillo says, ooh, Weslings know our puns. So I'm expecting some good ones.
I am so excited for these puns.
B. McAllister's got some Starfinder stuff going on. It says, so time to destroy Ben and save all the others, right?
For everybody that does watch Things in Space, our Starfinder stream, you will find that my GMing style is quite different than Ben's.
Yeah.
So I promise to not actively try to kill my players. Yeah. I let them die of their own bad choices. So there's that.
Oh, good.
It's
Ben
Lucas.
almost got us killed. So sorry, go ahead, Megan.
That's okay. It's Lucas Martinez says, nice title logo. New title logo. Nice.
It is brand new. It's right up there. I like it a lot.
Aaron Has Glory was wondering, what's the hashtag we have to put into the tweet? You just have to tag at the DAT Network so that we see what you send us. So that's all we got. But we would love it if you hashtag Crits and Giggles too.
Absolutely. Oh, we have had some follows and subs. Wow. Macius has followed. Burrow224. Raven by Midnight as well. Thank you for the follows. And TwiSpark16 has resubscribed. And Zangering Live has gifted some subs to Christy Michelle 3885. Beep Sleep Train Time. Fantastin 81. Turtles Frog. Lloyd Slaffs. And D-Man Megamix. And Wes has resubscribed. Thank you guys for those subs and follows.
And we've just been followed by Baby Jellybean 18, which is just a great name.
That's amazing.
We also have our first donation of the night coming in from Sarah BC1, donating $30, gifting an edge to the table.
Woo, thank you.
You get thing, Jamie.
Oh, wait, I'm realizing that now I have 6 players and that does not include me. Thank you anyway, Sarah.
And we've gotten a cheer from Clever Bones. So
Clever Bones.
I'm ready.
Magical Girl Fab has followed, and Leo Knight has followed. Thank you guys.
Hey,
oh, thank you guys so much. Well, let's take a moment, step away from the chat for just a little bit, and jump back into this story. At the end of last session, you guys were approaching the Pale Tower, and you heard footsteps behind you. You turned around and saw Hatch, Nadia's dog, sitting in the snow looking at you. What do you do?
Oh, hey, it's the dog. What a good little puppy. Now you run home now. Good. Go home.
Here. I can help. And I'm going to go over there and go right at him. Just with my face.
Please don't do that to me again.
Everyone, the dog talks, or am I seeing things?
Oh, I think the dog talk. That's so much fun. Welcome to the world, or well, maybe you've been here before. Anyway, it's great. Are you like a do you have human shape too?
And I'll change into my Domo Void form.
Real quick, if you guys want to head over to Roll20, I do have an image of the pupper that you see. And once you see that, that's kind of the dog you see looking at you that's talking to you now. And as he changes form, this is now what you see.
Oh, this is so much fun! I love having more shapeshifters about.
I'm sorry. There is a real question. Is he the size of a spoon?
Or is this just very large spoon? It is large spoon. Hey.
It's like a wooden mixing spoon, a little bit longer than an actual spoon, but yeah, Wes, you said
Ladle.
he's a domovoy. These creatures are quite small.
Maybe tiny, but I make up for it in expertise. Right?
Ooh,
Maybe.
what are you an expert in then?
More things than you.
Oh, I have lots of knowledges, and now they're on my sheet, and I can refer to them.
Wait. You're Nadia's dog.
Yes, very astute observation there. I was dog.
Chip, I'm a fox too.
Yeah. I've gotten used to that one there, Miyuki. But how long have you been a dog? I'm confused.
It has been a little while, but it is nice. People give me pets.
Actually, anybody with knowledge nature can roll a check on what hatch might be.
I have that one. I do. I have my dice in front of me now.
You're so proud of your knowledges on your sheet.
I know.
You had the dice to roll your checks.
Oh, I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Please.
You recognize Hatch is a domovoy, and this is a fey creature known as a house spirit.
Oh.
And they can change shape, beast shape a little bit. Generally, they look like house pets, but these spirits, people leave treats out for them, food, milk, to try to invite them into the home. And once they choose a family, a house, they protect it ferociously.
Oh, I've heard of one of you. You're part of the Fae like me, which is fun. What treat is your favorite?
Treat is my favorite. I like a little bit of, warm milk, maybe some bread with honey on it. It's very nice. Maybe give me some?
Oh, well, I don't have, does anyone have, do any of y'all have,
I don't have.
What?
No one has any food for me. Not a single one.
Do you want some of my mead?
Oh, yeah, you could have that or wine. We've got, or juice. What do you guys call it?
I would definitely take some wine or some meat. That sounds tasty.
And Chip will pat on the barrel and just kind of pour some into his mouth.
And because I'm so tiny, enough.
I'm very sorry.
Fine, I'm drenched now.
Run up to Skeslin and go and tug on his outfit and say, "Keep him, please."
What you asking me for? I mean, what is it that you want? Sure that it's a dog who's really a fey creature. Sure, why not? At this point, I'd believe anything.
Oh, wait, though. At least my understanding of the kind of creature you are, don't you want to stay at the house you came from? Or are you just saying hi? What's the plan?
I have reasons to go to the Pale Tower.
Oh, so want to come with us then?
Temporarily. I have seen your antics and I figure you might need a little bit of help.
I don't think that was a compliment or an insult or neither.
It was definitely an insult. Definitely, yes.
No, I think I like this guy.
Snacks?
Oh. Hey, I tell you what. I'll give you a snack. Can you explain to me what Thora looked like?
Thora looked like.
And Hatch describes a young girl, blonde hair. She often wore a blue frock, wore her hair in blonde little braids. But
does this match the experience that we had with the ghost child at the chicken leg hut?
yes, it does match the description.
Hey, Hatch. Are we still calling you Hatch?
Yes. This is my name.
Oh, okay. I think I have, I'll tell you later.
Tell me later, but okay. Is this about snack or something else?
Here.
Still like snack.
He'll break out like just some beef jerky and hand it to Hatch.
He takes it in both of his hands because it's probably a pretty large piece and just starts nipping it. Thank you. This is accepted.
Wes,
I will help you.
Just so you know, Chip is a 7-foot tall, 312-pound man. He looks like I based him off of the Ghost of Christmas Present from the Muppets Christmas Carol. So we've got a big height difference here.
About 5 feet in a height difference there.
Yeah.
You may be large, but you still do not scare me. Thank you for the meat.
It seemed pretty important to get out of town and find this tower, right? So we keep going?
I'm ready to keep going.
Absolutely.
There was a bit of an issue that we used quite a bit of our reserves of power back in the town. Is everybody still feeling like they're up for it? Chances are we're, if our whole goal is to, and I quote, tear this tower down brick by brick, are we feeling like we're up for that? Or do we need perhaps a bit of time to regain our strength?
I mean, I don't know.
Idea.
Oh, okay. I just used the one spell and then fell unconscious, so I think, but if you all need to rest, I could rest as well.
Not all of us took a nap during that fight, Chip.
Skeslin, you always get me now, don't you?
I understand, so we should set up camp?
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be good to get some rest.
Katie, were you going to say something?
A lot of issues here. Go ahead.
So, do you guys decide to rest?
Yeah, I mean, it's night still, right?
It's actually like 4 or 5 in the afternoon right now.
Okay.
It's getting close to dinner time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think the group sets up camp.
And we're going to need to find a nice quiet spot to take a bit of a rest. And we can learn more about our good dog person Faye friend, I think. After all, if you're going to come help us tear this tower apart piece by piece, we're going to need to know exactly how it is that you plan to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Fine. It will help all you.
It's fairly easy. You guys find what you assume to be a very safe spot surrounded by some trees up against like a rock face in the woods. Obviously, it is covered in snow and ice. You're going to be cold. But you find a place that you think is safe for the night.
I think we'd set up camp and try to build a fire without being too noticeable.
Sure.
Yeah.
Chip will bring back these big logs and kind of set them up. I mean, he's so big he's almost making a house, but he's actually just making a fire.
And I'll transform back into a dog and like walk around in a little circle near the fire, making little place and just lay down.
Oh.
And whenever Hatch is a dog, Chip is like petting him, and he's a little miniature schnauzer. Ben loves miniature schnauzers. So,
All right. Chip seems to have taken to Hatch, but like you said, why is this guy here? How is he going to help? You wanted to get to know him. You got your chance.
Want to go up to him? Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Now we can.
Yeah, now we can.
I was having a lot of issues. I was like talking, and I was like, I don't think anybody hears me. Okay.
Oh, no.
I would like to go over to Hatch, and very like awkwardly, not exactly know how to talk to him because he's in a dog form and he's like just curled up by the fire. But so she'll kind of just like walk over and be like, "Hi, I'm Soraya."
Hello. I'm just kind of like, how are you doing?
Amazing. I don't know if anybody told you, but this is only my 4th day as an adventurer. It is so exciting.
Day 4, huh? And you're going to Pale Tower to try to tear it down brick by brick.
Yes, an adventurer now.
Oh boy. Oh, well, this should be fun for you.
To be fair, Hatch, she wasn't the one that said she was going to tear it down brick by brick. That was more of a meism.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually going to tear whole building down?
No, I plan on it.
Oh, right. Okay, good. Because I was prepping for that.
Because it's kind of big and would take long time.
Yeah.
Probably. And it would require many of big like you to do this. Also, many things try to kill you. Might slow down progress a little bit.
You know anything about the Pale Tower that might be helpful for us?
That depends on how many snacks you have. And he just kind of turns over his paw.
Miyuki will grab a big ball of snow and put it on his hand. Does that work? It's kind of like milk.
He tosses it into the fire. No.
Oh, that was fun. Let's do it again. She'll put another one on your hand. Is this not a game? Okay. Anybody got some food, I guess? You said the ones you liked.
I like milk and I like bread with honey.
I don't think we might have some bread. Does anyone have any bread or?
That's fine.
I do. I have some bread.
Hey.
So Astrid pulls out a piece of bread, goes over to Hatch, shows him the bread, tears it in half, tears it into fourths, and gives him one little piece. Now, do you have any information from us? Hey, creature.
He eats the piece of bread. Yes, but they might require more of the bread for more information. That was like a small piece. Very small. Even for tiny like me. Yes? Snacks?
Yes.
Weird.
And she's going to dig through her little pouch and pull out a whole little handful of bird seed and hand it to him.
This is the food that my food eat.
I find it to be a very delicious and nutritious treat as you're adventuring.
Right, this is acceptable with the bread, and he just eats a couple of the seeds. Yes, I come to help you because I have come from the Pale Tower. I have a little bit of information, just a little bit, about some traps and all of the enemies you'd probably have to fight there.
What do you mean you've come from the Pale Tower?
Chip stops petting him.
No, you can keep doing that. I like it. Don't stop.
Sense motive.
Roll a sense motive.
That would be a total of 17.
He doesn't seem like he's lying. He seems like he's telling the truth. I mean, these are not creatures you know of, Chip. He says he comes from the Pale Tower, but you know he just came from Nadia's house. So things aren't quite adding up, but you don't think he's lying.
Astrid gives him another quarter bread. Says, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Talking.
This is good bread. Okay.
You know.
So, I will let you know about the background of situation that has happened to me. So, I used to be in Pale Tower, and sometimes I like to, play pranks. Well, they didn't go over so well, so, say I got in a bad situation. I was not allowed in tower anymore, and then I ended up with the family. So, I'm not really a big fan of anyone in Pale Tower anymore.
Well, then why do you want to go back?
Because, as you said, you want to tear down place brick by brick. And I think that this would be very entertaining to watch.
I think that was a little bit more of a metaphor. But, yes, first, we shall try to talk with them because words go so much farther than just running in there and bashing them.
Okay. You see how that goes. Okay, have fun.
It's worked before.
Oh,
My
I'm
4
wondering-
days of adventuring.
But I'm wondering, perhaps it's not so much that someone's come to help us. It's someone's come to take our food, and someone's come to help themselves get back in the good graces of those who own the Pale Tower. After all, you're kicked out, so what's to say that you're not here to betray us so that you can get back in with your witch mistress's good graces?
With Scotland on this one, because this seems a bit, I don't know, suspicious, I'd say.
fine. I will tell you what actually happened. So, as I told you, I played pranks. Well, then they were very mean to me. It seemed like they may have tried to kill me, and they threw me outside of the Pale Tower. Well,
Oh, that's awful.
the family, they took me in. They helped me get back on my feet, and that is why I protect them now. They are first people to show me kindness in many years. And I have reasons to go back to the Pale Tower, but they do not involve betraying any of you.
Sense motive on every single sentence Hatch has said.
Roll a sense motive.
22.
He's telling the truth.
I mean, I suppose we're all pretty capable, as we have proven for ourselves, right? So, I don't know, an extra hand might help, but also we're watching you.
Yes, we love to make new friends. This is so exciting.
Well, that is good. Yes, and also, just to let you know, you keep providing me with snacks, and I keep providing you with useful information, like where maybe the guards are, or where certain traps are laid, and whether, if you touch a certain things, whether you will die.
Oh, that is very helpful. Thank you. I have lots of snacks. And she reaches back in her bag and pulls out a lot more birdseed and gives it to him.
Astrid gets down on her knees and presents him with the other half of the bread, both pieces, and says, "Well,
Like,
Mr. Hatchman, you go ahead and start talking."
okay. Sits down still as the dog, and just kind of starts nibbling on the bread. Yes. Well, I can't tell you everything about the tower from here, but as we go through, I can start explaining things and try and make sure not all of you get killed.
Well, if you're with us, there's a high likelihood that if we get killed, you also get killed. So it's within your best interest to help us, I think, right?
I mean, possibly. I am also a dog, and what kind of monster kills a dog?
Well,
Exactly.
I think that you would be quite surprised. We've come in contact with some really weird monsters, like a giant ferret, for one. That would
Sounds awful.
probably.
Don't want to deal with giant ferrets. Giant ferrets might actually eat me. That's
Ferret was eating a deer, so definitely a dog.
Note to self: avoid giant ferrets. Got it. Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh. All right. Well, do we rest and then go to tower tomorrow? I do have my own reasons for going there. I don't feel like I trust you all enough to tell you now, but we'll see.
Don't worry. You can trust us.
Yeah. Hatch, why don't you and I take the first watch, and let the others sleep, and then we can rest.
That is fine. You are the one who gives me the pets.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you all bed down for the night, except for Hatch and Chip.
So when Hatch is in the best possible position, and Chip's petting him, and then all of a sudden he'll stop, but he's got his hand on him, and he'll pull out the soul gem that he has, and he'll look at Hatch and say,
Now, Hatch, I don't really know what you're into. This right here, I'm pretty sure that this is Thora, and this is the soul of one of your family. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. And I just want you to know that it's with me. And if you want to get in our good graces and potentially see what I think is the little girl of this family someday, you'll join us and not hinder us. Snacks or no snacks.
Chip, you actually feel as you hold this gem in front of Hatch, it warms to your touch. Most gems in this freezing cold weather, in this snow, would be like painful to touch. It almost feels like beyond the hard surface, like you're touching Hatch. It's that same body warmth in your hand now.
and Chip will continue.
But I like to believe that there's good in everything. I, for right now, am gonna trust you.
And he'll put the soul gem away.
And Hatch watches very closely where it gets put.
If there's nothing else that happens on your watch, you guys go to bed. Would you like to take second watch? Would you guys like to do any talk to anybody overnight? Or we're just breezing through these watches?
I don't have anything specific, at least personally, other than sleep.
Just resting.
Just resting. Well, nothing happens. And you all wake up the next morning and prepare to head to Hill Tower.
Jamie, you mentioned that before we might have done something. We might have.
That is right. You guys, I told you off air, but we didn't tell everybody that was watching last session. All of you leveled up.
Yeah!
Yay!
So we do have to roll a few hit die for some people. Let's go ahead and do that. Miyuki and Astrid, you've already been taken care of. But
Just to let you know, Jamie, you're having crazy echo problems.
yeah, I hear it. I'm going to try to take care of it. Let's do Skeslin and Chip, Soraya. In that order, tell me your hit die. I'll roll it while I try to figure this out.
Okay.
Mine is a D6. I rolled a 5.
4. So you get 5 more hit points.
Mine is a D8. Please tell me you rolled better than I did.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
That's what I rolled.
You're out of the band, Chip.
You like to run in places. Maybe you'll learn your lesson now. Soraya,
Woo. 6.
what is your hit die?
D8.
D8. I rolled a 1, so you get 6. So now that you are leveled up, you're going to head to the Pale Tower unless you have a different plan in mind that I don't know about.
Don't have a different plan.
Good to go.
Hey, Jim, as a sorcerer, what are your total hit points at?
16.
Oh, cool. You're only 2 worse than me, bud. All right.
I mean, Ben, you
more
do
hit points
play.
than you guys.
Wait a minute.
Because I rolled a 3 and a 1 on my hit points, and oh boy, it's so bad. Oh, it's...
Yikes.
I'm tougher than
Real
you guys.
question the real question is, do you know anything at all about religions yet?
You know what, Jim? No. But I did
I
learn
would ban you from being a cleric.
I did learn the language Skald, so that's pretty cool, right?
I would ban you from being a cleric in my game.
It's true. You would, Jim, but I think it's just dumb enough that he'll die soon. And so I don't have to ban him.
Well, he barely has any hit points, so yeah.
Then maybe he'll come up with a good character. You know.
Rude.
I know I described the approach to the Pale Tower last session, but I will reread it for you so you're reminded. Sharp winds whistle across the stark white plain, stinging the eyes along with the near-blinding rays of the reflected sun. A great eruption of frozen ice rises in the distance, an imposing pale tower crowned with icicles spearing into the sky. Seemingly born of the land itself, an unbroken circular wall of ice guards the tower's base, with no means of entrance visible. High above, a large gash opens in the tower's bowl-like crown, ringed in icy spikes and split by a massive plain of ice resembling an inverted crescent moon. And I will actually take you on Roll20 to kind of an outside look of the base of the tower. I know it looks crazy and pixelated, but there's no curved. I hate circle maps. I hate them because I'm not good with polygon tool. The removing the fog of war. So I apologize, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
So we just see are those people that we see?
Yes, and you're not actually all over here right now. I just have you on the map. You do see about 25, 30 feet up from the ground, 4 soldiers, it looks like, 4 of the guards, on a battlement, like kind of checking the perimeter, keeping watch out there.
How high? I'm sorry. How high up did you say it was?
25 to 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
But you don't see an entrance.
Well, I just so do you all want to blow it up?
Well, I think that perhaps we ask our new friend if there's some way of getting in that we're not quite seeing right off the bat. Tell us.
Skeslin sees that like Chip is rummaging around in his backpack, and then he's like,
Oh yeah.
Yes, I still have things to do in this tower, so please don't blow it up quite yet.
So, Chip, do we start from the top and work our way down, maybe?
Okay. Listen, I've a lot of you may know that I've had a lot of not a lot of adventures, but I've traveled around quite a bit. And in my travels, I have found one item that I purchased, and I really liked it, and I've kept it for a very special occasion.
And Chip will pull out of his bag a firework. And it's like a big rocket. And he's like,
I figure we could aim this at that wall and make an entrance.
I mean,
Hatch, you do remember a way to get into the tower without having to blow it up. You know that if you signal with a mirror, the guards will actually open the hidden gate.
Yeah, that didn't change his mind. That's frightening.
I do know a way into the tower.
Oh,
Snack?
Yes.
With
Gives him birdseed.
different snack?
Oh.
No, perhaps this relationship doesn't work the other way around. You say you have business in the tower, so it seems like we're helping you out just as much as you're helping us out. How about instead of eating all of our food, you prove your worth and tell us how to get into the bloody tower? Otherwise, we can just march right up there and blow it up.
All I'm saying is, if you do not bring enough food to give to me, I am very small. You are very much unprepared.
you see that Chip is lining up this rocket, and he's like,
I think I've got a good angle if I just set it down right here.
Oh, Chip,
Right, fine.
please,
Oh.
maybe, and Soraya's going through her notebook, and she has that note in there that says, like, must be quiet while trying to be sneaky and enter buildings, but then it's also crossed out, so she's a little confused as to which advice to give Chip. So she's like, Skeslin told me to be quiet when we're entering a building. I don't know if this is a good idea.
I believe that we found some, like, 37 rations when we defeated the moss troll.
You did.
That's correct. So I want to grab my backpack and bend down towards Hatch and open it up and just show him the pile of food we have. And say, look, we've got plenty of food, and you can have as much of it as you want. But you help us first. Earn it. That's the way it works with us.
And he's still in dog form right now, so you just see him start salivating with his tongue out a little bit. I'm like, okay, fine. I see what game you play. All right, I'll play along. Who's got a mirror? Anyone? Mirror? No, you look at your face in it.
Chip, what about that mirror that you found? You didn't happen to huck it anywhere, did you?
Oh.
I have a spyglass. Will that work?
Hatch, you think as long as you can get light to shine off of it, you might be able to bluff your way in.
It might work. We just... Look, okay, I'll just be honest. If we use a mirror or something to reflect some light at the door, the guards will open the secret entrance. It's a kind of a password sort of situation.
Oh, I mean, I can shoot some light around if it's just light we need.
Maybe.
Reflective?
I've never had anyone try to light it up with magic before, but usually we just use reflection as it's, little bright out. Here's ice and everything.
Maybe we should try that first. Yeah, okay. I'll get out the spyglass. And
So what you're saying is rocket is plan B.
Maybe push that to plan D.
Or D.
Yeah.
You know, it's not plan B.
What?
Chat. Because that's what we're going to do right now, is look at some comments in chat.
Scott Tizzo says, you tell him, Wes, and also never play in a game run by Jim Jam.
Wow, Gulgwin says her character keeps notes on how to adventure. I love Soraya so much.
Galgan says Jamie just shaking her head immediately.
People are very much trying to hurt me with things that they can purchase. Willow Ridley says, or what is it? Sharnad says, I can't see anything negative to buy his character. And then Willow Ridley says, he just got real pouty about his hit point. I tell you what, the real bad thing is wild magic. Those are horrible. So,
and you know what? We just got a wild magic from I'm In for Life.
No.
On a random player rolled by me.
No.
Bad idea.
Oh, Wes,
alrighty.
This is.
Let's go ahead and roll this. We'll read a few more comments while I find what we need. So let's do starting from Megan and going down. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6.
Oh, please don't be a 6.
Don't be a 4.
I think everybody's saying don't be that number.
I like prank, so this is great.
I'm sorry, Wes.
What happened to me?
I rolled a 5.
Oh,
You rolled a 5. No, I'm cute dog. No bad things can happen to cute dog.
But I need you to roll a D10 for me real quick.
A D10. Okay.
And some wild magic is going to happen.
Boy.
A 7.
A 7. All right, while I look this up, why don't you guys read a few more comments, and then we'll keep moving on.
Simon Jr. says, always roll hit points before selecting your feat, Ben. You would love toughness now. That's probably...
It looks like in addition to the wild magic, we also have a BBBBB for me from Voss. Thank you very much. I would very much enjoy the extra action. And we've got some cheers. Looks like Julia Cara 721 has cheered. So thank you very much for them. Yeah.
D. Caldmeyer. I hope I said that right. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Just came across this stream as I was going through previous Paizo blog. I am currently running a Reign of Winter campaign. We're currently in book 2.
Awesome.
Well, they just got to the Pale Tower, so you know exactly what they're in for. But don't tell anyone. Don't spoil it.
I'm now concerned.
Yes.
I want to blow this building up so bad.
All right. Wes.
Yes.
Magic surges around you all of a sudden.
Oh, boy.
And...
Wait, don't you want to wait for the combat?
Would you rather me wait for the combat and it be a surprise then?
You're the GM. Don't let him take over.
Yeah.
No, you did your thing. Maybe it's good not to get crazy magic happening during combat. Then
we'll wait till combat. It might be more helpful.
Dang it, Ben!
So Miyuki, you have pulled out this spyglass, and you think if you can get light reflected off of it up to the guards, they will let you in. So I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Okie dokie. I got a 10.
10.
Right in the middle.
This is not as easy to aim as a handheld mirror would be. You think if you tried again, you might be able to do it. You're not sure if it's the glass or it's just not hitting the way you think.
Would it work if I cast light behind her spyglass?
It might. You can try.
On it? Okay. So then Soraya will go up to Miyuki and go, what if I do this? And she just touches the spyglass and it illuminates.
Oh, that might work. And then Miyuki will take it and just kind of try to point it different directions.
Mm-hmm. Roll me another d20.
Chips.
Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
You're not sure if, you've passed the learning curve of this spyglass or if Soraya's light actually helped you. But you start to do it and you think you've aimed it the right way at the tower, and it takes a few seconds of you holding it. But you see in the ice wall, part of it start to lower and open up into a tunnel. And looking into the tunnel, you actually see icicles pointed up, not down, and they begin pulling down into the ground.
See,
And I
Chip,
can-
sometimes it's about solving the problem, not just blowing the place up. And she writes down her own note in her notepad.
I mean, Chip, I think blowing it up would have been fun, but I also agree with Soraya and think that maybe that would have alerted everyone that we were here.
Well, and Chip will put it away and he goes,
Oh, it's okay. We just get to blow up something else later.
Okay, I like the way you think.
Being true to my word, I want to give Hatch a full human-sized ration, and I want to hold it down to him and say, that was good advice. It looks like you might indeed be on our side, but just one little addendum to what you might have said last night about how you'll survive this if we all fall into trouble. I want you to know that if I even have a suspicion that you betrayed us and things are really falling apart, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you go down right with us. And I can guarantee you, I'm very dedicated to the cause.
This is fine. I agree to this. But know that if it comes down to saving one of you or saving my family back home, I will not hesitate to let all of you die.
I don't mind you having your own agenda if it's for the benefit of those back in the town. After all, I guess we're heroes and we're supposed to be saving them. But just, if you think at all that the witch might have more to offer you than we do, just know that I won't let you live to see that kind of reward.
Oh no, I hope she burns.
Well, then I guess we're in agreement.
Yes, it seems so. And you see the smile form on the dog's face as he's looking at this ration.
I eat the whole thing for sure.
Absolutely, I will. I may be small, but, my stomach is big.
I'm gathering that.
And I'll transform back into the Dome of Void form and start picking at the ration while walking. It's hard to eat and hold food as a dog.
Absolutely. I get that. Opposable thumbs are very helpful. So do you approach this now, gaping maw in the side of this ice wall?
Well, so now do we just walk in? I mean, I would assume there's still guards at the gate, or not?
Well, I think the guards are up on the wall, right? Like we can see them.
Yes.
Well, as sort of a I suggest caution, as I always do, but we'll do what we do.
Right.
Tell me how we're gonna approach.
Everybody hide under my cloak of Yeti.
Oh, we could do that. I think I'm the same color in this form. Maybe I could be on the side. Can add to it.
I'll go walking in here like a pantomime.
I just want to continue to warn you. I'm huge. I don't think. I mean, if I'm trying to sneak up there, they're gonna think a bear is walking up.
Well,
You guys, we've already done the secret handshake, so we're already going in. Let's just keep doing that.
Great, let's walk forward.
And Soraya's going to make sure that she walks right next to Skessel. And she's going to turn to him as they're kind of walking in, and she's just going to kind of be looking in awe at this amazing tower. And she's going to turn to Skesslin and just be like, this is amazing.
Hatch.
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, while we're doing that, once we actually get up close to the tower, I did want to bubble up. Now that I've got quite a few minutes of that that I can sustain, and I'll whisper over to Soraya and say, look, if you happen to know anything that'll give you some kind of edge or protection for a few minutes, you should cast it now.
That's good advice. I will think about that.
Hatch, you do remember that this actually opens into a courtyard in front of the tower. And in the courtyard is an ice troll that is supposed to take care of all of the dogs that guide the dog sleds that the guards use. You have a few options. You can give her food because she is ravenous at all times. You can tell her she's pretty and you'll take care of those that have mistreated her here in the tower. You could kill her, or you can tell her that there's somebody behind you that's even bigger that she can eat. Those are your options. So what do you all do?
Well, I think we walk in there like we're supposed to be here. If that's the goal, and we're not worried about anyone else being at the door. Yeah, that seems to work. It works for me really well.
Hey, you all follow me in here, and I take out my battle axe.
Oh, if we're walking in, yeah, me and Astrid will just walk forward. Hatch, what should we expect in there?
This creature by name or anything?
You know her name is Bordega.
Bodega. Would I have any information about personality type or anything like that?
She is quite literally the troll from the Three Billy Goats Gruff. She is too big to live in the tower, so she has been pushed into the courtyard to take care of the dogs. She is frustrated with how she's treated here. She just wants food. That is her main goal.
Remind me of the name again.
Bordega.
Bodega. It's okay, everyone. I think I have this. Hey, Bodega!
How far are you from the tower right now? From that front gate? How far would you like to be at this point?
It's up to the rest of the party, I suppose.
If Hatch is walking up there, Chip and Astrid, I'm sure, are either right next to him or right behind him.
Yeah.
Sure. For now, we'll say you're 30 feet away from the actual first entrance. You don't hear a response yet.
It's okay. I know this person. They don't really like this place either.
Let's go closer then.
And you begin to enter under that first opening. And as all six of you enter, the wall closes behind you. You cross those icicles that you saw, kind of like a portcullis.
Yeah.
And they, as you cross them, they rise up behind you as well. And as they rise behind you, you do get a better view of this courtyard. And you see the troll that Hatch was talking about.
Also, right as the thing closes, I'll be like, "Aha! I've tricked you all. You're now stuck in my trap." Just kidding. It was a joke. Relax.
You should more careful with those jokes, because we might have killed you. Saying.
No, I'm so scared. I am the only way you're getting through this tower. That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, but sometimes we just react, you know.
And as you guys enter this courtyard, you see what appears to be like dog houses here. And you also see, here, let me find this. A massive ice sculpture of a dragon dominates this open courtyard, standing with raised wings upon a dais of solid ice. 7 squat shacks sit along the inner wall with several dog sleds stored outside. Between them, 4 ice chutes descend from the battlements of the outer wall. To the west, large double doors studded with icicles lead inside the pale tower itself, just beneath an overhang of sharp icicles dangling from above. The only difference, Hatch, for you, everybody might think this is normal, but you know this isn't normal. There is blood spattered across the snow in this courtyard.
Oh boy.
And you don't hear dogs barking.
Something is very wrong here.
Would a knowledge nature check help in any way?
Sure.
How about a heal check?
Heal check would also work.
Whew. That's a 22 on knowledge nature.
So 24 on heal. 23 on heal.
This looks like the site of a massacre. And you're both able to tell that it shouldn't be this way if there are dogs living here, and you hear no dogs, bringing you to the conclusion that this is the dog's blood.
Ah, they killed the puppies. Oh, this makes me angry.
Remind me not to transform back. I take back everything I said about not harming dogs.
Oh boy, I'm about to lose it in here. If somebody doesn't do something quick, I might go crazy.
And as you guys
take over the fire away from him,
walking in and seeing this scene, sure enough, this troll turns and spots you. Hutch? I thought you were kicked out.
Oh, actually, I got invited back. These are my friends. We're here to go say hi. Would you like a snack? And I'm going to use telekinesis to grab one of the rations out of his satchel and send it over.
Snack. And she snatches it out of the air and opens the small bag holding all these rations. Why you give me gift?
Because, you remember, we were nice to each other. I was never mean to you.
Yeah, you were nice.
And I thought you were treated badly, put down here in the courtyard. It was not very nice. You should be inside where it's warm.
Not nice. I lost all my friends. And she's shoving food in her mouth this entire time.
That is so sad. You lost all your friends. No one should be friendless. I'll be your friend.
Oh, good. I can eat you too, then.
Oh, no. We don't eat our friends. We talk with them and we eat with them. We don't eat them.
But if I'm hungry, I eat you.
No, friends will help you get more food.
Hey, quick thing here, troll. Did you eat the dogs in here?
Thank you. That's what I was wondering.
Well, they stopped giving me food from upstairs, so I got hungry, and I might have eaten a couple dogs.
Okay, it's going down.
Oh, no.
And Chip just runs.
I was hungry.
And grabs onto this creature.
Yeah. All right.
Yuki's right
Why
behind
don't
him.
you roll some initiative? How about?
All right, but I would say I get a little bit of a surprise round there.
I will give you a surprise round.
9 for me.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
I have an 11.
11.
Yes.
I have a 10.
Oh, right in the middle.
19.
19 for Soraya.
13 for Skeslin.
All right, and Astrid.
13.
13.
14.
What are 14? Sorry, thank you. All right, Chip, you get off a surprise round as you go running towards this troll. I'm sorry, but you are not up to the troll, and you only get one action.
I know.
So your surprise round is going to be running up.
Right. I wish that I could make a charge as my surprise round. However, I am incapable of doing that since it's a full round action. But Chip will get right up in the face of this troll.
All right. It is now Soraya's turn at the top of round 1.
So I'm going to just move up a little bit and basically call to Chip and say, "No, Chip, please, don't hurt her." And she's going to kind of say to the troll lady, she's going to say, "Please, he doesn't know what he's doing. We don't want to hurt you." And that's pretty much all she'll be able to say in 6 seconds.
Yeah. Astrid, your turn.
Astrid is going to. Oh! I clicked wrong on roll 20. Astrid is going to, let's see, get up to Chip and glom onto his back and say, "No, Chip, wait, we need information." That's as much as she's gonna do.
Skeslin, do you see this all start to go down?
Sure, I see the troll and I see all this happening. Can I see the top of the walls, and do I notice guards who are noticing this incredible commotion that's about to occur?
It is a very steep chute, as you can see, because it's dropping 30 feet in like 5 feet of distance.
Yeah.
You don't see movement from up there yet. Roll a perception check, though.
Sure. That is a 23.
23. You do hear movement, and it sounds like things are starting to happen. You might have some friends join you down in the courtyard soon.
In that case, all I'm going to do is take a 5-foot step back and prepare to elemental ray anybody who tries to join this battle.
Of course. Miyuki.
Miyuki's with Chip. Just upset that these dogs got eaten because she feels a little too akin to them. So as she's running over there, she's going to cast, or rather, do where is it? Inspire courage. So she pulls out her drum as she's running, and she goes, "Now we go forth into the tower to find a witch. This is our hour. We can't turn back. Wait, here's a troll. She ate these dogs. Attack! Attack!"
Oh no.
I always love hearing the newest hit off of the Miyuki debut album.
Thanks.
Chip, it's your turn.
He'll kind of peek his head back to Saray and go, "What kind of druid are you? This is a creature that eats animals." And he'll just grab this thing. And he's not, technically he is smaller than this creature, but I know that because it's a large creature. But right now he's definitely just grabbing hold of this creature for dear life and like reaching up, twisting around its neck and trying to pull it down to his level. So here we go. It's going to be a 17 to grapple it.
You don't grapple it. I love saying those words. I just get to say them near enough.
All right. Well, no problem there, because now he's going to start shifting around to the other side, making a 5-foot step. So here we go.
All right. Hatch, as you begin to act for whatever you're going to do, you feel that magic surge around you. It's like a winter wind like whips around your body. And you are affected by wild magic.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
This one is actually a little funny because it sounds familiar from Starfinder. Time loop. Time gets very fluid for you. At the end of your turn, flip a coin, roll percentile dice, whatever, high and low. High or heads, nothing happens. On tails or low, your turn starts back at the beginning, and everything that occurred is undone. And that's going to last you 7 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Have to wait until combat, huh, Ben?
What do you do?
Well, I'm seeing this happen, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to try to kill the troll at this point. I'm just going to sigh and be like, I was trying to get the troll to help us. Now you have to go. Okay, fine. And I'm going. What do I see around this courtyard? Is there anything I could like pick up or use potentially?
You see a few like sticks and bones. You're not sure if they're the dogs or if they were there for the dogs to chew on. But there are also some sticks up in the little shacks for the dogs as well. But that's about it that you could pick up and throw.
All right, so, I would like to use telekinesis to potentially throw some ice at the troll.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to throw some ice at the troll.
You're totally able to pick up a solid chunk of ice out of the snow that had formed there. Telekinesis.
Yes. So I believe that is a 14 to hit with the ice. 14
to hit. Let me double check.
Flat-footed?
That does not hit.
So I guess I throw it and miss, and then I have to roll a dice. So I'm just going to roll a d6. 1 through 3 will be a fail, and 4 through 5 or 4 through 6 will be a.
Jamie, real fast.
Well, that's a 1.
Sorry, Ben. What were you going to say?
Are you taking into account the troll being flat-footed?
What did you roll, Wes?
For the hit?
Yeah.
14.
Also, with Inspire Courage, you should get a +1 if you're...
15 on the flat-footed troll does hit.
Okay.
Yes!
Now, Jamie, would a flat-footed troll have been grappled by 17?
No.
I won't make you do that, but I just...
No, it will not. It would not have. All right, let's roll some damage on this telekinesis.
Not to be the worst, but I do believe that when you rolled the time loop, you failed. So would that not just negate any of it? It would just negate
any of the stuff that I did anyway.
I was going to let him have momentary happiness, Jim.
I knew you were just going to bypass it.
I know. Trust me, I knew.
Oh, man.
So where does it go back to?
The beginning. Let me double check. I think the beginning...
The beginning of my turn?
Beginning of your turn, and everything that happened is undone.
Would Hatch remember it not working?
Only you remember.
Okay. That's kind of what I meant. So he realizes that, okay, well, the icicle didn't work. I guess he's going to try and just solve the situation. I'm going to try and use telekinesis to pick up the troll if possible.
Pick up the troll. Let's see.
Resist the effect of a successful DC 14 will save.
DC 14 will save. All right. Oh, 13.
So I'm going to pick up the troll into the mid-air and be like, hey, everyone, calm down. And just hold the troll in the air above everybody for a second.
It is now the troll's turn.
Wait, do I have to roll another dice, or does it only do it once per time?
Just once per turn.
Okay.
And this troll is like caught in the air a little bit, and she is struggling to get back down. Let's see. How can I get out of this? Well, she's going to just struggle for a little bit.
I think I have to throw the creature, but it's up to you how you want to do that.
She's going to struggle against it. I'm going to make a strength check to break out of this, whatever. That's the only thing she would think to do. But she's obviously going to fail. And Jim, her friends show up.
Oh.
4 Pale Tower guards come flying down these chutes and land in the courtyard with you. This one can't yet because the troll, well, I guess it could kind of land under Bordega. And so that is their turn. Well, that they move. This fella down here is going to take a swing at Miyuki because, I mean, she's right there. Why not?
Would that trigger my readied action to elemental rain?
It would.
Hooray!
You can get that off before I hit.
Natural 20.
Which one were you attempting to hit, Jim?
I would say it'd probably be the nearest one to me. I'm pinging it on the map right now. Natural 20. 5 on the die. Plus 2 is 7. Doubled is 14 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
There's a reason they weren't first defenses, because this guy, he's done.
Oh,
Oh,
got him, Jam.
I should never have let you guys level up. I regret all of my decision making.
I just want to bring up, because it might be a little important. First of all, there's a BBBB for I'm in for life. Got it and gave it to Miyuki. So
Get him in for life!
Kitsu723 donated $5 for an edge for Chip. So get ready to be grappled.
I'm ready. Well, since it's my turn, this fella is going to take a swing at Miyuki. Aha, there it is. Oh. That I had already rolled. I'm not lying. You saw me roll something. It was the swing. It's a 19 on the die, which is a critical threat.
Oh no. Don't like that.
With a natural 20 to confirm.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Good thing you
Alrighty.
rolled a lot of hit points.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this damage is going to double with this long sword coming into you, Miyuki.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
God.
I don't go to kill you guys. I really don't try to, but my dice tell the story. That is 9 points doubled, 18 points of damage.
Oh, ouch. Okay, I'm still up.
wow.
I regret letting you be level 3, but it's probably a good thing you are.
Yeah.
That's the exact same damage I took last time on your crit.
This guy is going to step up to Astrid from the bottom there, and this guy is going to take a move over to Skeslin to prep for next round. Top of the round, it's Soraya.
Soraya heard what Chip said about calling her a bad druid, pretty much. And she had, like, in her head sort of what she was going to say, but then she saw that this guy moved up to where Skeslin is, so she's going to move up to right about there. Can I shoot through these, like, icicle things?
Yeah, they're decorative. They're higher up. You can take a shot.
Okay. And since she saw them already attacking, she is going to produce flame on him.
Okie dokie.
So
Throwing it to him, is that a ranged touch attack?
it is.
Alrighty.
Whew. All right. Well, that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll some damage.
All right. That's gonna be 5 plus 2, so 7 points of damage.
Whoa, and you just see, like, you throw this fireball at him, and, like, the edge of his tunic catches on fire, and you see it start to climb up the side of him. It doesn't look good for that guy. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to move?
I did move.
You did move, sorry. Astrid, your turn. This guy
Jamie.
stepped up to you.
Jamie, real fast, I've got a big announcement. First of all, I'm in for life donated $50 to give an overcharge for Astrid and Soraya. And with that, we have reached our monthly survival goal.
Amazing.
You did it. You all did it. Great
Thank you
job,
guys.
It
everybody.
happened.
That is
So much.
amazing.
You'll get to see more craziness because of all of your help. Thank you guys so much. Astrid, you now have an overcharge and it's your turn. What do you want to do with it?
Wait, how do I use the overcharge again?
So overcharge gives you an extra 2 damage on your damage roll if you hit. Oh, 3, you're level 3 now. Oh my goodness.
We're using that to take out the guy right in front of Miyuki that did all that damage.
Sure.
I'll come back to the other guy in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Taking a swing down here.
That'd be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
I know. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right. That'll be 8.
You have a +1 from
2.
Inspire
plus the 1.
Courage.
11.
So 8 plus the 3 plus 1
Yes.
is 12, yes?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
And
What's
this
he
guy
doing?
falls as well.
Yeah! Get him.
Yes.
All right, would you like to move anywhere, Astrid?
No, I'm good.
Skeslin, this guy stepped up to you, ready to hit you.
Date for him to do that. Just take a 5-foot step back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll blast him too. Elemental Ray.
Sure, why not?
13 range touch.
That hits.
Ooh, that is a close one though, I feel. That is going to be 4 points of cold damage.
And as you see the flames from Soraya start to overtake him, you freeze him to death somehow.
Fantastic.
All right. Miyuki, you just took a huge hit. Astrid came to your side and saved the day for you.
Yeah.
How are you going to use this second chance?
I mean, I think Miyuki was kind of like, oh, all this stuff happening, and she was just ready to stab that guy. So instead, gives Astrid a wink, and she turns over and she wants to try to stab this guy instead.
Take a 5-foot step up.
Yes.
Take a swing. Stabby away.
Neat. I'm gonna use my edge. And that is 12.
12. Misses.
But you got your BBBB, so do it again.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use it. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna stab and totally miss and do a spin and wink at Astrid again, and then I'll try to stab again. Much better. That is a 22.
Yeah, that hits. Roll some damage.
My dice. Here they are. All right. That is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. They didn't even get to act. They took a fun slide downstairs, and that's all they got to do.
They weren't ready.
Well,
They did nearly knock Miyuki out in one hit, so I wouldn't say they did nothing.
true. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for reminding me of that. Chip, what are you doing?
Is this troll still within my reach? Could I reach up and just pull it down to the ground?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what's going to happen with two edges on top of it. I want to just grab this troll by the leg and yank it down. All right. Oh, please. Please.
Oh.
A natural 1. You reach up and latch onto this troll's wrapping around her leg. And as you yank, it rips off of her body. But none of her weight comes with it. So you're just pulling and you end up slipping and falling prone.
I got her boot.
All right.
Hang on 1 second, Jamie. Don't you ever do that to me again.
Hatch, you have this troll dangling in the air. What are you going to do?
Look, Bodega! Look, all of these snacks, these guards were so mean to you. Maybe eat them now.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Technically a 9,
Oh man.
but I followed Ben on that one.
Yell at your dice. It's good to just be like, ooh.
No. I go the opposite way. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. You rolled a natural one.
Natural ones in a row.
Right, it's okay.
As you're yelling up at this troll, would you like to do anything else? Yeah, I'll respond first and then let you decide if you want to do anything else. She looks down at you and says, "You know I have all of them, and I will have you too!"
Okay. And I just toss the troll backwards toward the entrance.
You know what? Roll me 2d6, because I assume you're throwing her against the wall, yes?
I'm throwing her into one of the dog cages.
Sure. Roll me 2d6.
Whatever the biggest one. Okay, roll 2d6. Okay.
One for, bludgeoning to hit the wall, and one for when she lands. Why not?
Four total damage. Or four total.
Total damage. All right.
Trying to bring you snacks, Bodega, but whatever.
The only problem with that is that someone paid for chaos, and so chaos still reigns.
It's true. So why don't you roll
Oh no.
another high-low for me?
Oh, it's a 2. My turn would reset. No, that's actually great.
Everything rewinds.
That's actually a good thing.
So this goes back to the top of your turn where you yelled, "Look, you have food. What do you want to do?"
Okay. So I'd be like, well, that didn't work out so well. So, hey, Bodega, remember how these guards were so mean to you? We beat them up just for you.
Diplomacy.
Come on.
That is a 26.
Hey.
Bodega in the air, just stop struggling and slump her shoulders. "I guess I am kind of hungry."
And just sets the troll down on the ground.
And with that, we're going to go to our mid-show break. We will pick this up in just a few minutes. Don't worry, we'll be right back.
That's rude.
Oh, Wes, that was awesome.
Oh my god.
Congrats.
Cannot wait to see what you do.
Hello, this is Sunrise Station. Please don't be the Scourge again.
This is
the Scourge again, isn't it?
No, it's Egrooks. The place we are in just went into martial law, and we could use your help. Just thought you should know.
I'm not dealing with it no more. This is a trick. Egrooks is Scourge backwards. I'm hanging up now.
But really it is martial law! Ugh, oh well. Give me my dash gold!
Give me all you've got, I would have got you. You're making a big mistake, pal. Yeah, why's that? Because I control the power of the universe.
if the atmosphere at your table is less than impressive.
That doesn't normally happen.
You may find it hard to create those magic moments your players crave. Lucky for you, Sirenscape is available for download on your mobile device.
Doctor!
Now that's impressive.
First time! Every time.
Go to Sirenscape.com today to download your free trial and get the right sound for your tabletop games. And don't forget to check out Sirenscape in action every Friday night on Dragons and Things. There are legends of a mighty forge where the greatest tabletop weapons are smithed by expert crafters from the finest of materials. Only the strongest of adventurers may wield such relics. Weapons and armor forged from the strongest metals. Mystic foci for the forces of fate, carved from the finest stones. And unique treasures that cannot be found anywhere else in the realms. But beware, the forces of evil may find dark and powerful relics of their own in the online armory. Arm yourself with these gaming relics and equipment to take your tabletop adventures to exciting new dimensions. Go to NorseFoundry.com now to arm yourself with the finest weapons in the realms.
So I guess I'm a little worried about my players. They've just been acting a little strange. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that they're invested in their characters. But I think all this time inside is really starting to get to them. And I'm a little worried they might hurt someone.
Take this!
Or themselves. And I guess I'm not sure what to do. It's becoming a real problem, and... Gotcha! Help me.
Gather your crew and prepare to embark on the journey of a lifetime as you explore the packed worlds of the Starfinder universe, taking on the role of a science fantasy hero customized to fit your playstyle. But danger lurks amongst the stars. Will you fight back with advanced weaponry and cunning tactics? Or will your hero wield the devastating forces that fuse magic and technology together to alter reality? Your crew must come together if you have any hope of victory. In Starfinder, every decision drives the adventure as you build an epic saga with your friends. Bring your story to life in a game where the fate of the worlds rests on the answer to the most important question of all. What do you do? Begin your journey into the Starfinder universe today with the Starfinder Beginner Box, now available at Paizo.com, your local gaming store, and anywhere else adventure can be found.
Bloodstream. Perfect. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, we're having too much fun. I don't know about you guys. I am having too much fun. Welcome back to Crits and Giggles. We're gonna jump into the second half of this, but first, We should take a look at some comments. What do you guys think?
I'm seeing in comments that Crossbones and Ziochu are like going at it, and Crossbones is saying that they're going to toss down some money on Saturday to make Katie in mortal danger. And then Ziochu is jumping in and saying, nah, I'm going to protect my girl. And people are like, I mean, Crossbones is like, oh, I believe it. It's going to cost Zio a ton of money this week to save Katie.
Ooh, Crossbones, why? What did I ever do to you? Besides
Some people just like to watch the world burn.
Crossbones says, "Bad wild magic is coming for Captain Katie, Ziochu. Be ready."
Oh.
No. Oh, no.
I'm starting to get a cough. Maybe maybe I'll have to sit out this week.
Wait, you're gonna let Ben control Phoenix? Oh God.
No.
On a lighter note, Hana Bible is in chat saying, "Hey fam."
Hi, my Hana.
Hana is on our current Thursday night stream of Rise of the Rune Lords. We call it Rise of the Runt Lords, but we only have 2 sessions more of that before we take a little break. So everybody say hi to Hana in the chat, and then watch her on Thursday.
Also, Lord Coyote popped into the chat, which is awesome. Good to see you here.
Hi.
Hey.
We had a comment from Sharna that said, "Don't play D&D, want amethyst dice from Norse Foundry." And I just wanted to make sure that I got to that because we actually have a code with Norse Foundry. If you do buy some amethyst dice, make sure that you put in DAT code at checkout. I'll get you a little discount on anything that you get from Norse Foundry. So we love them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
That.
There are lots of hashtags in chat that are around things like hashtag justice for trolls or hashtag trolls have feelings too. Oh, just throwing that out there. That's from Adam Kimbleton, and it looks like and Crossbear 18 had justice for trolls. So.
Oh, well, that's because Crossbearer 18 is a troll. So,
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
You know how everyone says, like, oh, don't be a Karen. Yeah, don't be a Kyle.
Oh, no.
Ow.
Oh, no.
Wow. We've been followed by NatNat1996, Tub Stout, D. Caldemeyer, and Willow Ridley. We've also been subbed by Jackie3321. Carrie Lemons has resubscribed. Avos has also resubscribed. And NZ Stephen F. gifted a sub to Sound Source. Thank you all so much.
Kitsu723 and I'm in for Life of Cheered. And then Kitsu723 again. They just know that Chip needs to grapple this creature. And so I got another edge. Thank you, Kitsu.
Well, I don't like it, but I'll be fine with it. Unless somebody is going to do something crazy, we can come out of initiative.
Can we just talk about though that Delirious 2019 is in chat, and it's been a while since we've seen Delirious 2019, and we're happy that you're back here.
Hi, Delirious. It's good to see you.
Jamie, there's no way that Chip is gonna be cool with this.
Also, I forgot to mention, because I set them down directly, straight down, they're standing on Chip.
Chip, I'll let you take a free action to move out of the way.
But I want to punch it while it's coming down.
You want to punch the troll as it comes down, even though it has
Still
stopped
be an initiative
struggling.
order, though, because wouldn't I be next?
Technically, it is the troll's turn.
Oh.
As Hatch lowers it. And this troll is gonna move away from you, Chip, which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I don't know if I can do that while I'm on the ground.
You are prone. And this troll is gonna shrug her shoulders and make her way around the long way because she's so sad. She's so upset right now. And she's actually going to try to make it over here with a double move to take care of these two fellas up here and make them her dinner.
So she just moves away and starts devouring one of the corpses?
She moves away and like grabs a hold of one. You're not sure what she's going to do yet. But it is Soraya's turn.
I'm going to turn to the group and notice that this troll is distracted. But what I want to do is I'm going to move over to Chip because I'm very disappointed in his actions. And I'm going to say, you know, you asked me what kind of druid I am. And I am one who believes in not fighting violence with violence. We didn't see her do anything. She was hungry, and we don't know her side of the story. That doesn't give you the right to attack her. But now that she's distracted, we should go. We should move.
Why don't you ask her then? Go ask her if she took the dogs out of the cages, who she was friends with, and ate them.
It's terrible. It is. But that doesn't mean that we have to kill her for no reason.
I've got a real problem with good things that are caged up and are taken out and killed. That's not all right by me.
I don't believe innocent creatures should be killed either. But if she's not attacking us, if she's not hurting us, there's reason for us to hurt her. We are not judge, jury, and executioner. I read about that once. That's something that people say.
Soraya, this is a very different situation than a giant wild ferret in the woods. This is a troll.
If she's not hurting us, there's no reason to hurt her. She's distracted. Let's go.
She did say she wanted to eat us. Also the guards.
Well, the guards were jerks to her. It makes sense that she would want to eat them. The whole concept of friends is kind of, like this with trolls. But I could probably try and convince her to smash up the castle a little bit if that makes you feel better, large one.
No, I want to do that.
Maybe you could be friends. Become friends through smashing.
I don't think so.
I don't think she's ever had a true friend before. So you have to understand, I mean, I've never had a true friend before until I met you.
Well, you haven't tried to eat any of us yet.
Oh no, I don't eat meat.
Yeah. I just, I don't know, like, what if you became our friends and then we ate you?
That'd be a problem now, wouldn't it?
It would be unfortunate.
Okay, everybody, calm down now. Listen, I think we need to talk to the troll and see what information we can get out of her. Yep, do not kill the troll.
I mean,
Let me do it, please.
That's a good point.
I think you should, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so Soraya's gonna... Sorry.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move up to where Skeslin is and step in front of him, and I'm gonna say, that looks tasty. Quite a meal you're having there. Clearly, she's very disturbed by it. Look, I don't think you've ever had a true friend before. Have you?
Hatch, is she with you?
Yeah, she's with me. She's nice.
I had a friend.
She will not hurt you.
I had a friend once when I was little, but no friends ever since. And you can see she's not immediately devouring these bodies. She is like taking them and dragging them into the huts, the little shacks.
Well, I would like to be your friend. Now, you don't eat your friends. Your friends are there for you in your time of need. And they listen to you when you're talking and when you have feelings. And if someone tries to hurt you, they protect you. And she kind of looks at Skeslin and smiles a little bit, and then looks back to her and she's like, we could be that for you. We could be your friends. We have something that we have to do that's very important, and perhaps if you don't eat us and want to be our friends, maybe we could help you later.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Woo-hoo. 29.
You would be my friend?
Yes.
I could be friend. Hatch, I could be good friend, right?
Yes, I think so. This one seemed very nice. Large one, I don't know.
Well, I mean, after I finish eating, I will protect you here.
Thank you.
And then when you're done here, taking care of all the people I don't like, can I come with you?
Oh, we love friends. Yes, but of course. Also, a good friend would also advise a friend to maybe step outside of their comfort zone and try something new. And Sarid goes into her bag and pulls out some birdseed, and she's like, here, perhaps this might fill your appetite, and maybe you wouldn't need to eat all of those men.
You kind of put it in her large hand, and she brings it to her face and kind of sniffs it, looks at it, and the whole handful goes in her mouth. She begins chewing. Oh, it's stuck in my tooth. It's stuck in my tooth. I'm sorry. I have to take care of this. And she goes and sits in one of the shacks to take care of the birdseed stuck in her teeth right now.
Can I use telekinesis to help pull the birdseed out of her teeth?
You can try, but I think after the telekinesis before, it might be a little more difficult.
No, this is okay. And I'll just pick up a bone and hey, large one, break this for me.
Crack.
And just look at it. Yeah, it's got the sharp enough thing, and I hand it. Here's toothpick.
Thank you, Hatch. I will be your friend. I won't eat you.
Okay, thank you. That is very appreciated.
So everyone,
should we go into castle now?
Yes.
Yes.
And after Saraya kind of finished talking with her, she's going to kind of try to look at Chip and give I did the right thing, Chip.
He looks across and is shakes his head and goes to the front of this castle. I want to rip this place down.
Well, just to remind you, there are 2 doors over here that you see have ice spikes on them, but you can open the doors.
Quick question. We want to take the outfits off those guards. I don't know if it'll provide any distraction in some way, but might help. It might help a few people. Certainly won't fit me, but
I mean, it's always nice to have new clothes anyway, right?
Right, Miyuki. I mean, but I'm saying, we could potentially disguise. I'm thinking Skeslin, Miyuki, Astrid, and Saraya. Hatch, of course. I don't think you're gonna fit in any of those, and I'm certainly not gonna fit any myself. So,
well, you guys can
I
be
like
our
the idea.
prisoners if need be.
that's fine, as long as I'm in the front.
With Bordega's permission, you go over and you pull off like the tunics off of these guards that have the insignia of the Pale Tower. You don't need their armor. The tunics are what has the insignia on, so you can wear your own armor as long as you can show something that shows Pale Tower Guard.
Right, but let's just set that armor and stuff aside so perhaps the troll doesn't eat the armor or the things.
Sure.
We'll come back for them later, but do you want to tell me what there is there?
Well, they have, each of them has a potion of Endure Elements.
Oh,
you have
sweet.
seen this. They have chain shirts, light steel shields, cold iron longswords, a dagger, light crossbow with 10 bolts, and cold weather outfits, and 15 gold each.
Yeah, put that all in a pile. Come back for it later.
Sure.
Except for the potions of Endure Elements. Hand them out, because I already have one, so we'll hand them out to the other 4 that are not a dog. I don't know. Does Hatch how does Hatch deal with the cold? Like maybe Hatch doesn't need it. Maybe Miyuki doesn't need it, but Hatch does.
Miyuki is more acclimated to the cold, you think, than Hatch is.
All right, so he'll give it to Hatch and be like, "Well, you're fine. You're like a cold weather animal anyway."
I like the cold. Oh, this is real cold.
I think
Not a fan of cold.
Skeslin?
I was going to say that I think Astrid and Miyuki, you should definitely be carrying some of this cold iron. The witches are known for dealing with Fae, and the Fae don't like this stuff one bit. Isn't that right, Hatch?
Yes, I don't like it. Not a fan. Very cold here too.
The question I have, would Miyuki like it?
Miyuki would not love it.
Yeah.
I don't know that you actually have the Fae subtype. Do you have like a weakness to cold iron on your sheet?
I don't know that I have a weakness to it, but at least when I was looking at Kitsune before, it said that they were Fae. Could be wrong.
I'll take some. It's a good idea, Skeslin.
I mean, maybe like if one of you wants to bring some extra that I can maybe use if I absolutely have to, I will.
So cold iron, you don't have a vulnerability to cold iron, but since you do have Fae in you, you know that it's not like other Fae would not like it. So I'm sure, make of that what you will.
Well, more that I think about it, maybe I will carry some.
Megan, I like playing with you.
I like playing with you.
Oh, it's so cute. What do you do?
We knock on the door?
Oh.
Would I have any information about these doors?
Yeah, these doors generally stay unlocked unless like the tower were to come under siege or something. So you assume they are unlocked currently. You know that on the other side is an entrance hall, and there is a creature in the water here. But as long as you don't attack it, it probably won't attack you.
Are there any of the rations still lying around?
Skeslin, you got any of those rations?
I mean, I believe we had like 37 of them, so I assume that I still have quite a bit.
I feel like I have information about the next place, but I'm so dizzy from lack of food that I just don't know if I can think of it right now. And he kind of like looks over.
Sure. Well, I happen to have a lot of information, and I've got a lot of food. So I suppose, as a show of good faith, I'll pay up first this time, and I'll give him a ration.
Starts nibbling on it. Okay, so this is the great hall in front of you, and then there's a creature in the water Would I know what kind of creature it is?
It's an elemental.
There's an elemental in the water here. If you don't harm the creature, it won't harm you. And he kind of looks to Chip. It's like, maybe don't attack everything right on sight this time.
I didn't attack you right on sight. All right, think about that.
I was a cute dog.
Yeah, well, and maybe if it were a cute troll, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. Maybe if
you
it
met a cute troll before?
No, that's the point.
Yes, even the cute trolls are not cute.
Okay, so this elemental, it isn't aligned any particular direction. It just, if you're nice to it, it's nice to you type thing, or?
Yeah, don't attack it or it'll kill all of us.
Right.
And just keep eating the snacks. Also, the door should be unlocked. Security is not the greatest here.
Chip will open the door.
Chip,
And Astrid will follow.
Open this door, and you see in here, like Hatch said, an entrance hall of sorts. And you see a fountain within the center of it.
All right.
Here, let me give you a better description now that I'm done with Fog of War. Steamy air fills this inner gallery, emanating in lazy wisps from a bubbling pool recessed into the floor of a raised dais surrounded by 6 pillars of ice. 4 foggy mirrors hang from the walls near ice sculptures of helmeted, pike-wielding warriors.
I think once Soraya sets her eyes upon it, she goes like, "Wow, this is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen."
Do you think we're being watched?
Yep.
Yeah, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 mirrors in here.
Not anymore, Jamie, because that one's done. As Chip will break it.
Chip just walks up and punches the mirror, I assume.
Yeah. And if nothing happens, he'll step over here and punch that one too.
You've broken 2 of 4 mirrors.
Yep.
Maybe we shouldn't be breaking them. Maybe we should have been shining. Remember?
Hey, shining the light in the mirrors?
I don't know. It worked before.
I have a question. Do you think when we break the mirrors, each individual shard is still like a mirror they can see through? Do we have to completely obliterate the mirrors, or?
You could
Okay.
roll a
You maybe know?
knowledge arcana.
Okay. I have that. Wait, do I have that?
Yeah, you do.
I do. It's up there. It's higher than I realized. Okay. Oh God, come on! I rolled a 1. Oh, for a total of 6.
Miyuki, you start like spiraling about these mirrors. Do we need to break every piece? How small is small enough? Do we even need to break them at all? Can we just cover them up? Like your mind takes you on a journey. You have no idea.
I know, you guys. Maybe we need to melt them. Maybe if we turn them into like weapons and then we stab the witches with the mirror weapons, that's the only way to rid ourselves.
Miyuki.
Yes? Oh, I like breathing.
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks.
Here's the deal. If they can see us through 1 mirror, they could see us through 1,000,000 mirrors. But if breaking them does anything, it's worth it in my mind.
Well, at the very least, it probably makes them mad.
You know, though, Miyuki did have a good point. Perhaps breaking them isn't the most effective way of blinding their sight. Perhaps, and I'll actually just take the big white cloak that I got from the Forlaren who tried to kill us, and I'll just drape it over this mirror that I'm nearest to on the eastern wall. So perhaps this is a more efficient way of dealing with it for now, and we can worry about the specifics later. In fact, as we found when we were coming up to this place, we might find later on that there's some use for the mirrors that we can turn to our advantage.
Jamie, are the mirrors like on a wall, or can we carry them?
They are on the wall. It seems
They are
like
the wall.
this. Yeah, the ice has like been formed upwards, and they are like sunk into the ice. So you can smash them easy enough. And it takes Skeslin a second to really get the hook of the cloak around the mirror, but he does. It doesn't seem like it'd be just as easy to rip them from the wall and carry them around.
Okay.
Well, what about the other one? There's 4.
I'll take out my blanket and walk over to it. Here, we can use my blanket for now. I'll drape it.
And Chip will go over the ones he broke and just start like smashing the pieces even smaller and smaller.
It'll be tiny mirrors.
Tiny mirrors.
I think they can also hear us through the mirrors.
Nah.
Okay.
But honestly, I kind of hope so. The more useful these things are, the more use they'll be to us when we take this place over. Once it's our tower, we want all the tools intact, don't we?
This is going to be our tower?
Oh, hypothetically, sure, why not?
It's a new place I'm from.
Oh boy.
Hail Tower.
Would I know anything about these mirrors?
Yeah, you know that these mirrors are used as kind of a looking glass. You can see through to the other side. It's a way for the Winter Witches to spy.
Miyuki, are you feeling any better from earlier?
Oh, I think she probably holds up her arm and it's like bent in the wrong direction. She's like, I mean, not really.
Oh.
But I got into the moment of things.
We got the wand.
Bing, 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 bing. Tell me how much you're down, and I'll get you back up to full health.
If I remember correctly, it was 18.
Oh,
It's 18. I'm at 8.
so you're back up at full health.
Awesome. Thank you. You just see her arm like form back. Oh, I can actually use this again. Thanks.
So what do? You see 1, 2, 2. That's not what I want to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doors. 4 to your, 3 to the north, 3 to the south, and 2 side by side to the west.
Well, I'm standing right at one. Oh, well, never mind. Skessen's standing right at one now.
We're both actually standing right by
You
one.
are actually next to one as well.
Oh, then perception check to see if I hear anything beyond the
Sure.
So it's going to come over to Chip. That's her
10.
place.
You don't hear anything beyond the door.
Well, if I can take a few seconds, I could probably help us out a little bit.
And Chip will go to. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just lost somebody.
Yeah, we lost somebody, but
Oh.
Chip will lay down on the ground, and he looks up at Astrid, and he goes,
You remember I did this earlier? Sometimes when I laugh, I get real stompy, and for some reason, I can feel the vibrations in a floor.
and so he will use his door sense around here.
Sure.
Area that is.
You begin like stomping on the ground, waiting for the echolocation vibration in your feet.
He doesn't. He's got his ear to the floor. It's not that he hears his stomping, but it's like he can feel the movements in the ground because he's so used to disturbing it himself when he's happy.
Well, from where you are you only checking beyond that door, Chip?
I mean, it's a standard action, and I get I can just hang on, let me look at it real fast. So this is it. You can lay your hand on any surface and see what's on the other side as if using clairvoyance. This power takes 1 minute, during which time you must be touching the surface you want to see through. But we had talked about using it on the floor, so not necessarily like that. So
you take a minute to look beyond this door, and you actually see stairs.
Oh, I think I found the stairs over here.
And he'll go over. Basically, he's going to do it to 6 out of the 8 doors. So he'll do it on the one that he's at, the one that Soraya's at, the one across from where Soraya's at, one of the 2 double doors over here, and the one across the hallway from himself. Working counterclockwise from the door he's currently.
Okay. Ping me. You've just done this one.
Yep.
You saw stairs. Where do you want to do next?
Doing this one next. The one that...
Where's Soraya?
Yep.
Again, stairs.
All right, that's a set of stairs as well.
This one over here.
You feel a lot of, with clairvoyance, I mean, you feel a lot of beds. Like you feel the legs on the ground, and you feel the non-vibration from the blankets on top. Maybe a desk and some chairs.
That seems like it's a place that people sleep.
He'll come down here.
Halfway off the map, yep.
Yeah.
You feel the same thing.
All right, and over here.
Same thing.
Okay.
But this time, now that you've come south, at this door, you also feel bodies. It seems like there's probably 2 people sitting in this room and 3 lying down.
So he'll go.
Hello, 2 people. Sitting. 3 people lying down.
And he will prepare. He's gonna say,
I'm gonna knock on the door, and when they open it, I'll get them.
Wait, let's just go up. Why are we doing this? And Soraya would like to do a perception check on the water in the middle of the room to see if anything is stirred. 16?
16. It takes you a second, but you kind of see this, like, bubbling up of the water, and it almost looks like a head made of water coming above the surface. Look around, and then duck back down.
Ooh. You guys, there's something in this water. I think we have to go. If we stick around for too long, I fear the monster will come out.
Well, good. We're going into another room.
I already told you there was something in the water.
Elemental.
But it looked at me.
It's not going to hurt you unless you attack it. Leave it alone.
I don't want you to forget why we're here. These are the people that got sent to the town. These are the people that attacked all those people. What do you think they're gonna do if we leave them?
The elemental stays in the fountain. An elemental not attack the town.
People. Now they're the worst.
This I would agree with for the most part. My family is nice, though. I would not count them amongst the other ones. You, I'm still suspicious of. Giant, always attacking man.
That's not his usual, but good after what you've seen today. Listen, do we go in the room with the people or do we go up the stairs? What's the choice?
The people.
And Hatch finishes eating the last bit of that last ration and just looks around and just like, or you could just ask the person that's been here before, but that's just me, whatever.
I mean, point, because those people in there, maybe they're prisoners. We don't know.
Then we should set them free.
It's a good point.
Would I know what's inside that room, or potentially?
Yes, you would know that there are barracks down on this first floor.
Jamie, I do want to mention before anything else happens that Delirious 2019 has donated $5. for an edge to Jamie.
I will use it wisely. You know what? You guys are caught up. You're struggling to make decisions. I'm going to be nice and give you a few extra minutes while we read comments.
Oh, how
I would have
nice.
gone the complete opposite direction and attacked you with a horrible monster.
Me too.
Hana Bible saying that Chip is now going to have 14 years bad luck for breaking those 2 mirrors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Win for life as they get chased by the ghosts into and out of each of the doors. Oh, somebody said something. Then the hallway as a whole. So it's very Scooby-Doo in that.
Dark Knight said, Chip has door sense, huh? How about getting some religion sense?
Topper Harley 70 says, you can't hide those scrying eyes.
Oh my God.
That's good, Topper.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and Meg.12 says, from a safe distance, just rocket those mirrors. I know.
Let's see. We've been followed by Beep Sleep Train Time and Links and Lane. And Delirious 2019 has gifted a sub to Dalvin. Thank you guys. All right. I gave you a so go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so I moved kind of down over where Chip and Astrid, but I want to talk to Chip real quick. I want to say, look, what if we destroy the power that is taking over this tower? Perhaps these men inside will be kind to us because we'll be the ones who have taken over. Is it worth killing them when they're just behind closed doors?
Jamie.
What's up?
When we fought those other people in the tavern, did they seem like they were of their own free volition? Can I make like a retroactive sense motive to like think about whether they were like under some kind of
the guards?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. 14?
As much as you know, they seem to be acting of their own free will. Sure, they were taking orders from the sergeant, but he didn't appear to be casting any spells. It didn't seem like they were enchanted, per se. It seemed like they were acting freely.
Okay. Seems like these men, they are of their own free volition, which means 2 things to me. A, they've turned apart from our course. We have accepted the mantle of the Black Rider, and our job is to find Baba Yaga and to help Baba Yaga. Meaning, these are enemies of Baba Yaga. Secondary to that is the fact that if we go upstairs and are forced to make some kind of ruckus up there, these men will no doubtedly grab their weapons and run up from behind us, giving us horrible positioning.
So your idea is to set off all the alarms early. This is a great plan.
As Hatch says that, Chip, the door behind you swings open.
What?
And we're going to roll some initiative.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Are your dice acting against you again?
Well, I'm just rolling the same number over and over again.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ben.
It's a 25 for Hatch.
25 for Hatch.
13 for Miyuki.
15 for Miyuki?
13.
13.
It's a 10 again.
10.
9.
9 for Skeslin.
11.
11 for Astrid. Soraya?
12.
Whoa. You guys are stair-step children of initiative. But I am gonna get a surprise round because Chip, as this door is flung open, you're gonna get a little stabby at you. I'll reveal a little bit there.
Wouldn't the surprise round be opening the door?
Oh, but you see, there's two guys standing there. And you guys stood there long enough and smashed mirrors enough and talked loud enough that they're not going to let that fly.
Okay.
So fling open the door from one of them and a quick little stabby from another.
Cool.
How about that? But a 3 on the die is not going to do it. And that will take us to Hatch. Hatch, you're the top of our first round. What would you like to do?
I would like to. I would like to maybe use my telekinesis and rip one of the swords out of the guard's hands and throw it at the other one.
I will let you rip it out of their hands this turn, but then you can use it next turn to throw it.
So I'll rip it out of one of their hands and toss it and try to stick it in one of the ice walls.
All right. We're just going to try to throw it into a wall.
Yes.
All right. I get a save, correct? Will?
You get to save if I try to pick one of them up. I guess make it. I don't even know how it would work, but maybe strength because they have to try to hold on to it.
Save that I would have tried to make, I would have failed because it's a 4 on the die, so it's fine.
Right.
You rip the long sword out of, we'll say this guy, north, and now his sword is in the wall behind him, kind of over here from the rest of the room.
Cool.
Okay.
We are taken to Miyuki. What would you like to do, Miyuki?
I mean, this feels like a good time to inspire someone.
Probably a good time to do that.
Yeah, so she pulls out her drum and takes a good spot so everyone can hear, and she says, "It's getting cold, but don't you fret. This crew can handle. We can take this threat. Swords raised high, it's time to run or stick around. Who knows? It might be fun." That's what she does. Now you all are inspired. +1 to attacks.
All right. Soraya, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna hold my action.
Holding your action. Astrid.
Astrid would like to go flying under Chip's legs head first, like a bowling ball, into this guy on the other side. Chip,
So what you're
and take a little swing.
What you're trying to say is you're going to slide under both of them up here on the other side because you could not occupy either of these spaces.
Yeah,
right.
I'm blocking the way.
You know, because Dragons and Things has tried a jump slide so many times and never succeeded on air, I'm going to let you try this.
Okay.
I need 2 acrobatics rolls. Let's roll the first one. Tell me what it is.
Okay.
I will take it from
15.
She doesn't get past me.
You go to roll through Chip's legs and just slam into the giant man.
What?
You do move the 5 feet forward, but you are currently on the ground.
No!
You can take the rest of your turn to stand up if you would like.
That'd be great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Chip, you feel whoosh of air and then a whoosh of air as a door opens and a sword comes at you. Doesn't hit you. What do you do?
What is going on here? Astrid, do you want to fight something?
Just want you to get out of my way.
Okay, hang on. Here you go. And Chipple, he's gonna try and reposition this guy. He's gonna try and just grab him and pull him through the door and put him in a spot that Astrid could attack him.
Okay.
So this is it does provoke an attack of opportunity.
It does? It does not.
It does, because I don't have improved reposition. So.
Well, I'm the stupid one, because that's the guy that Hatch just stole his sword.
Ha! All right, let's see if this works. There we go. That's going to be a total of 21.
You take hold of this guy. Are you able to move him without another CMB check? I don't think
no,
so.
I can. It's not like a grapple. This is just I'm repositioning.
Reposition away.
I can move him 5 feet. Does that mean I can like change places? Change places with him? Like that's what I really want to do.
Sure, I'll let that happen.
Okay, and that can be my move action as well. It's like I just switch this guy's here, Astrid.
Yeah.
Go, enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Skeslin.
So I think Skeslin has just, he's been biting his tongue. He's just been getting angrier and angrier while this clown show goes on. And he sees Astrid just go trying to fly under Chip's legs. And he's just like, he's just furious. But he's not saying it. He's still being quiet about it. He's going to start moving, stomping across the room to this door, one of the double doors here.
Nice.
Yeah,
and just like fling his arms as he goes, casting open on this door, forcing it to slam open in front of him.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, that's what you see inside.
And when I see all three of those guys standing there, I'm going to look at them and say, "Come on, and let's get this done already."
Wow. All right.
Jim,
It is their turn, unless Soraya would like to act.
Yeah, I am going to act. I'm going to move, and I'm going to follow suit with Skeslin. I'm going to see him have moved, and I'm going to follow him, and I'll just be like, bloop, right next to him.
Is that all you're going to do with your turn, though?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it is their turn. And let's start to the south. This man to the far south, Chip, that you just positioned yourself beside, is going to take a swing at you now.
Okay.
That is going to be a 13. I don't think that's going to hit you.
Nah.
Darn. This guy has no idea what's going on. He sees, like, as he's flung around into another position, he sees Astrid standing up, and he's going to try to grapple Astrid. He doesn't have a weapon drawn yet. He's just going to...
Does he have improved grapple?
He does not.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him and Astrid, I suggest that you attack him.
Sure.
Yikes. That's a natural 2, so I don't get anything, but I did feed him up on a platter to Astrid, so.
It's true. But he is going to try to wrap Astrid up.
Candace, did you take your attack of opportunity?
No, I did not.
You can.
Right. Can I?
Yeah.
I'd like that. Let's see.
Go ahead before I tell you what I
I
rolled.
cannot believe I just rolled a 2. I cannot believe I just did that.
You and me!
What is happening?
I like what's happening. Well, he rolled a 17 against your CMD.
CMD, yeah. Oh, you're kidding. Wait, a what?
17.
17 is my CMD.
And this guy just turns around and is like, and grapples you. You are both currently grappled. And these three fellas up north see Skeslin yelling at them. This guy is going to step into the open doorway to take a swing at Skeslin with 17. Will that hit you, Skeslin?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it will.
All right. you take 3 points of damage. He seems not quite as armored as the other two. And this fella's gonna move down and take a swing at Chip because, why not?
Yeah.
15.
15 is a no, but does that include the flanking bonus that you're currently getting?
No, it doesn't. 17.
So 17 is a yes.
Oh.
Yes, I love rules. You also take 3 points of damage.
All right.
And this guy here is just going to step back to reposition for when someone breaks through into the room. We take it back to the top of the round. Hatch! You stole one guy's sword. What are you going to do now?
I did steal the one guy's sword, and I see that there's many attackers happening, and I would like to use my telekinesis. It's my favorite thing to do. I like throwing things around. To pull the person that is grappling and try to throw them into the fountain.
Okay. You want to take telekinesis and throw somebody in the fountain.
Yes.
I love it.
There is a wall in your way here. So I will let
Can
you
I throw the other person?
Well, which one? This one?
Yes. I could try to throw this person, or I could throw this person. Either one.
It would be much easier and shorter to throw the guy to the north by Skeslin.
Okay, I will try to pick up that guy as he's about to attack Skeslin, and I would like to try to throw him into the pool. It is a DC 14 will save.
15.
Darn.
But I did forget we had some wild magic, and because it was so much fun,
yes.
I was going to let it roll over. I forgot last time. Why don't you roll high and low? Let's see if we roll this back.
That is mean.
It's a 4 on that one, sadly.
Sorry. I was going to give you the opportunity. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I tried.
Miyuki, what are you going to do?
I want to... fuse. Oh, maybe this. That guy already seems really confused. I can't really do anything through this wall, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. If I move here.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll let you move there.
Okay, I'll move there. And just try to stab this guy. I'll just stab him right in the face.
Of course.
Good call.
I think so. Indeed. That is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Right in the face. Oh,
Yuki.
4.
Yes.
How many points?
Let me double check the right. 11 points.
11 points. And you feel the grip loosen on Astrid as he falls to the ground.
Yuki.
Wowza. All right, Astrid, you are free now. What you gonna do?
Okay. Can I a flying leap with one hand, one-handed axe swipe at the guy? 1 second.
We're in
the guy. What?
We're in the same problem. I'm still blocking the door.
Oh.
I mean, you can move through Chip's space.
Why aren't you working for me?
And Candace,
yeah,
you can move all around my spaces too, freely. Because we have a great feat.
You sure do.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, so she can just move there without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Attacks of opportunity.
I've cleared a route for her. She comes up near me. I'm like, go over here, and we teamwork. We teamwork a route to get her there without provoking.
Just go like up and over his shoulders like a tumble.
What is this shenanigans called?
We have the teamwork feat escape route. And so any squares that are around me, or I guess me too, don't provoke attacks of opportunity. And same with her.
Amy's gonna have to beef up her bad guys.
I hate it, but go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to take a swing.
To go to the south or the west?
To the west.
Okie dokie.
Okay, here we go. See my friends. That'll be a dirty 20.
20. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. I don't know why I was looking. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Let's see. 5 and 4 is 9. And are we inspiring courage right now?
Yes.
Then 10.
That guy's dead too.
Thank you very much, Chip.
Yeah.
Chip, it is now your turn. I hate your character, but what are you going to do?
You got Astrid, you got this one?
Great. He'll run over here and make a charge attack to grapple this guy.
Now, you leaving a threatened square
is through the square that Astrid.
Oh, Astrid!
Is.
I hate this feat.
All right, here we go.
Oh no! I can only imagine what that laugh.
Every single day, it feels like Christmas.
Yeah, you grappled.
Cool. I love this. I'm having fun. It's Skeslin's turn. Do you mind to throw shenanigans in my face too?
I am going to throw so many shenanigans at you. Geslin's got this cut in his shoulders, so he like slaps it with his hand, and he looks at the blood, and he looks at this guy, and his hand starts to shake, and they just have to cast defensively, which I'm going to do. It's a DC 17 check, and I'll throw an edge on it because it's very important.
Sure.
So that makes it a total of 23, so successfully cast defensively. And what I cast is Icy Grasp. My hand starts to glow with a horrible blue light, and I just reach out and grab this guy by the face, hopefully, with an attack.
Can I give
attack.
him my edge? Can I give him my edge?
Sure.
I
That
give
is
him
the-
my edge.
14 against touch AC.
What does this touch attack do? How much damage? Because you touch him.
It is 3d6 cold damage, and the total is going to be 12 points. 12 points of cold damage.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to put the X there because
It's an X. Well, luckily for me, Skeslin is pissed, and I have more actions. Action 1 will be to step up on top of the corpse with a 5-foot step, and I'm going to use my BBBBBB to take an extra action, and with my hand still glowing blue, I'll just fling it out, and I want to angle it so that it'll mostly hit the wall, but catch this guy that's grappled by Chip. A cone of cold. And that is going to be a reflex save on your part.
And being grappled does remove your dexterity bonus. So
Cool. Reflex save is an 18 on the die.
What was
And
that?
he has no bonus currently. 18.
18 is the reflex required. So that is a pass. So you're just going to take half of 9. So 4 points of cold damage.
I feel like that guy's like struggling to get out of it, and like Chip is just like pulling him back into it, and it's like torching him.
Soraya.
Am I able to go through Gaslin Square and into the room?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move forward and I'm going to reach my hand out at this guy that Chip is
Grappling, yeah.
And I'm going to cast a firebolt into him.
Into his face.
Not into his face. That's not Soraya's style. Probably just his chest region.
Oh, just not in his face, just straight at his heart. That's fine. Sure. I need you. Go ahead.
I rolled a natty 19.
Well, I can't take attacks of opportunity because I'm grappled. So you get it off without any struggle, and it hits.
Great. That's going to be... Oh, you know what? I'm also going to add my overcharge because I just saw that I had one. So I'm going to add a plus... What is it? +2?
+3 now because you're 3rd level.
Great. +3. Here we go. So I rolled a 3. I'm adding 2, and plus the 3 is 8.
And energy just starts to like surge into this man. I'm kidding. He's dead. Okay. Well, it's my turn, and I only have one more combatant on the board. I'm going to take a swing at Astrid because you're right there, and I don't like what you're doing.
Quit.
17.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Did I hit?
Yes.
Oh boy, Astrid, you are going to take 6 points from this guy's cold iron longsword.
Oh, fine.
And that will take us back to the top of the round. Hatch, you may have 2 chances at this, but what are you going to do?
So many dead people now, so I will step up and see, where is it? I will step up into the room and see this last attacker, and just kind of look around like, oh, they killed everyone. Okay, and I would like to pick up the corpse of the other soldier and throw it at the last remaining soldier. So I'd like to throw his friend at him.
Sure. Yep.
Great.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to roll for an attack. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. That's a 9.
However, you are also casting while 5 feet away.
Oh, okay.
You're not casting defensively, so you will take an attack of opportunity.
Don't worry, your whole turn's gonna reset again. So
yeah, that's true.
That's a 15. Will 15 hit your AC?
My AC is 17, so no.
Wow.
That's right. You're tiny. I forgot.
I'm very small.
But you're not able to throw this guy's fellow guard at him. Now, roll for high or low to see if your turn resets.
Okay. Nope, it does not, sadly.
Darn. With that, we move on to Miyuki's turn. Miyuki. I think you're muted. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab. Can I? Actually, I don't know if there's any where for me to stand.
You can move through Hatch's square, but to do so, you would take an attack of opportunity. If you stood on top of the corpse of that guy, I would give this last guard some cover.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll stand on this corpse.
Of course.
Surrounded.
All right.
Stabbing right in the face.
Stab him in the face, or try.
That is a dirty 20.
Even with cover,
Oh.
it hits.
Oh, yes. 9 damage.
How many?
9.
I'm never letting any of you level up ever again. You're going to have to go through the rest of this AP at level 3. Sorry.
Can we at least get to 4? 4 really cool stuff happens.
No, you got too many cool things at level 3. Well, you defeated everybody in this room. What do you want to do now?
I would like to look around and it'd be like, are you guys, you have fun now? Did you enjoy storming the castle? Is this what you're here to do?
I mean, they started it.
Actually,
Okay.
I'll, at that point, sort of stepping into the room and sort of in between everybody and looking at Hatch. Say, yes, that's exactly what we're here to do. And then looking around at all of my companions, especially Soraya. Don't you all forget it? None of these people would think twice before stabbing us. They would absolutely kill us, and if we let them keep doing what they're doing, they're absolutely going to kill other innocent people. We can stand here all day and debate about whether it's right or wrong, but it's not going to get us anywhere. Chip almost took a knife in the back because we were standing by the door wondering if it was okay to intrude on our enemy's space. I decided I was coming on this journey with you, but why are we here? What are we doing? If not to save the world and all that, right? This is what it takes. Quit your belly aching and get to the work of it.
Well, let's make sure this floor is cleared then. With elemental aside, it seems like that thing doesn't want anything to do with it. But we should make sure there's no other dangers before we head upstairs.
So where do you go?
Doors?
Opening that door.
Yeah.
That door, Chip, you are able to see a barracks that matches the other room, but this one is empty.
Okay. And after going, I'm sort of like Chip will leave all the other stuff and say,
hey, you all should search through this stuff and see if there's anything useful.
And he'll come over here to this little side door.
Sure. Do you do anything or just swing it wide open?
Swing it wide open.
And inside, you see a small room, and it seems like there is a kind of stool that's open at the center, and you hear like
bathroom,
a flush.
Bathroom.
And after you hear the flush, you see that little water elemental's head pop up and back down.
Don't worry, that's a bathroom.
If anybody else wants to do anything, otherwise, Chip's just going to go around and keep opening up doors.
Yeah, Astrid was going to open up the door she's next to.
Sure. Inside, you see stairs. But I'm only going to show you to the landing.
There's a flag in that square that we can't see.
Yeah.
Jamie, Chip will open up this door.
And you also see a set of matching stairs.
Are they going up?
They do both go up.
All right, so we should blockade off with some of these beds one of these ways so nothing can escape.
Like it. We'll decide.
Okay. He's gonna y'all bet this is also a toilet and then throw that door open.
This is the trap, though.
Again, you see the little elemental's head pop up, and then like a flush happens.
Win.
I'll go ahead and tell you so you don't have to drag the doors and the beds to the doors. Those stairs actually lead up 25 to 30 feet to the outside battlement.
Ooh.
And it's about that time that Hatch is like, what are you guys doing? And Hatch, you know that at the far north and south, those are what you're looking for to get anywhere in here.
Okay, everybody, would you stop opening doors, flinging things up? Just ask the person who's been here before what you should do.
I don't know. Next.
Just follow me, please. And I'll start walking over here.
A glassy pattern of striated crystalline ice covers the tilted floor in this open alcove, illuminated by a soft blue light. And Hatch gathers and waits for all of you to like cram onto this space with him. And I'm just going to say these words. And then, Wes, if you don't mind repeating them in your lovely Hatch fashion.
Absolutely.
You hear Hatch say, "A gathering within the hall, take one, take us all."
A gathering in the hall, take one, take us all.
And with that, all of you freeze and are encased in ice, paralyzed. And we'll find out what happens next week.
Hey! No!
Sorry, I know we're jumping out of here a little early, but Wes over there, has
Hello.
to get to another stream, another game he's playing. So we got to wrap things up a few minutes early. I apologize, but
My
it was
fault. I'm sorry.
so much fun playing with you, Wes.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
This is a
love what you
blast.
brought
This is a
to
blast.
Hatch. Why don't we take a look at the comments and see if people have some parting thoughts for us?
Oh no, they're all being really mean in the comments about how they're gonna kill Phoenix and how Mog should do anything.
Oh no.
All I'm gonna say is, you guys leave Phoenix alone. If Detrin will riot. Also, if you kill Phoenix, Detrin will probably be right there with her trying to protect. So
Yeah, and if you
No.
kill Detrian, Phoenix will exactly what he said, but better.
I will pilot my ship straight into whatever creature tries to kill Phoenix.
I said, don't blow up my ship. Dying. Go blow it up.
I think you'd be okay if I smeared whatever killed you on the bottom of the ship. I think that's fine.
She'd find the humor in that.
Lady Lovegood saying Wes is best pupper.
Aww.
He's a good
No.
Hello,
Good dog.
Ridley says, were these doors push or doors?
They struggled for a few seconds because I want to laugh at this. They thought it was a push and it's a pull.
Well, people, B. McAllister is talking puns.
Yes.
Puns.
You guys keep talking while I remind myself of my favorite puns.
Aaron Carr says, Ben looks strangely too happy. What is he planning?
I do not know, and I don't like it.
And Simon Jr. is complimenting our feat choice for Astrid and Chip. Saying, Ben, I'm sorry, your feat choice is awesome.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Raspberry 18, let's all have a moment of silence and trolls in the
Oh boy, Kyle just he saw himself in the middle of this episode, and he was like, oh, I get that, I get that.
Yeah. Hey, I saved her, so let's remember that.
It's true.
So we will. So there's something going on. Is that Scabby Rooster isn't live quite yet, so we don't have the ability to raid them until they do. I don't know. Just somebody. Wes, you might want to.
Yeah, I'm messaging him right now.
Sweet.
Really quick, guys, we got a really awesome message from Baby Jellybean 18. This is the first DAT Network stream I've watched, and I really enjoyed it. I'll definitely try and watch some more in the future. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
We're so happy that you liked this, and we really hope you can check out some of our other shows. Jamie, Wes, Ben, and I are all on Starfinder on Saturdays. Jim is running a show tomorrow, which is going to be really awesome, which, Megan, I believe you're a part of.
And Jamie.
Yeah.
And Jamie, yeah.
And
myself.
Ben.
And Ben.
Yeah.
It's going to be a week of fun, so you definitely are in for a treat.
Thanks for having me, guys. This has been a blast. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's been a great time.
Thank you.
I have searched these. I'm going to give you a few that were some honorable mentions. Brit Elo, must be nice to have those flurries of puns in your head.
It's a double pun. I like it.
Silver Butterfly, Hanby 1989, Winter is Coming with GM Jamie at the helm of this sleigh.
Slay.
I'm in for life saying, it's chilling how frosty the GM has been lately. I can't speak. It is chilling how frosty the GM has been lately. Come watch as icy the players risk it all to win. And my last honorable mention, those who experiment with thin ice will achieve a breakthrough from Bilby Ford S. But I gotta say, the winner is this one. I've been preparing puns for a while in preparation of this ski season, Jamie. It's cold outside. Those crits are snow giggling matter. Ready to laugh my sled off tonight. You're much icer than that other GM. Dat all I got for you now. The others slipped my mind. B. McAllister, you did it. So message on Twitter, where we can send your prize, the pocket edition of Curse of the Crimson Throne, straight from Paizo before release. Let us know where we can send that for you, and we will get that headed your way.
Great job, Becky. Oh my
God. So much for joining us. We have so much going on, like everybody said. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a day off of rest. And then we, all 7 of us, are going to be back next week for more Crits and Giggles.
Wes, you're coming back?
Absolutely, I'll still be here.
Awesome. And Jamie,
would you miss Hatch? Would you miss? Would you miss me?
So much. Jamie, don't forget to mention that tomorrow on our Twitch page we will be hosting the show. But the show that we're going to be reading comments from and everything, that's happening on Paizo's official page because we are starting off their live play section of PaizoCon. It's going to be so incredible. Like we're bringing the heat. It's going to be great.
All right, you guys. Hopefully we see you around. But until next time, may all your rolls be max. Catch you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.